would have been reminded that the Lord had uniquely plans for his life. I want to say this, uniquely had plans for his life. Can I just throw something out there to y'all? God has uniquely plans for your life as individuals who are sitting themselves in the house. Is your hand up? Yes, great.
This one pop came real quick to me. His dad says like that's how we've been predestined.
Yes.
So he was already, what was it?
Yes. Each and every one of us have been predestined. Predestined. Before we were. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
I think it's a consistent, consistent learning to trust God, because look at the events that happened to Moses. Who would ever thought or guessed what God's plans were? And saying that to say that what we encounter and go through in life, and we just have to trust Romans 8:28, really, just to trust
Yes.
God, and that it's meant for good in spite of.
Mhm. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
It's an everyday learning thing. It's hard for us in our flesh to do,
Yes.
to believe that that thing means good.
Mm-hmm. When we see, let's be real about it. When we really don't see good in the situation,
It's hard.
how can this be good? when what I'm going through don't seem good, don't feel good, and all those negative connotations.
It isn't good.
Exactly.
It isn't. I mean, so there's no way we can see it's good when some things aren't.
Yes.
We just have to believe in how it's going to end up.
Yes. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
And as far as learning, they're teaching us to take God at his word,
Mm-hmm.
and to know that we won't find.
Yes.
So all that comes in together, everything that he's saying, and what she's saying too is a learning,
Yes.
it's a learning.
Exactly. And in regards to Romans 8:28, let me say this like this. I shared with somebody about this. There is a purpose in the madness. We don't understand it. We don't see it. But there is a purpose in the madness. There's a purpose. Yeah. And as I always say, guy from Dr. Stanley, what are you up to? What's the purpose of this? Why am I going through this?
You know, sometimes even when it begins to get better, sometimes it has to be like way better, so we can look back and say, oh.
Yes. That's why. Yeah, exactly.
If we even get there.
Key word, if we get there, yes.
Sometimes you get out of the turmoil and things good, and you kind of forget something, not, but maybe not remember in the way that we should.
Yes. Or lose sight. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
of that.
Exactly. 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 Listen to this. All three children would one day, watch this, all three children would one day be used by God. Used by God together in Israel's exodus from Egypt. All three of them would have some unique part in Israel's deliverance from Egypt. Wow. Wow. Well, listen to this. Moses was 40 years of age when he left Egypt. 40 years old when he left Egypt. Listen to this. And he spent another 40 years. Anybody know where he spent another 40 years at? Huh?
He was married. That's when he got married and had a son.
Yes,
He
but
was
what,
shepherding.
right. But what was it? What was the country? What was the country?
Midian.
Huh?
Midian.
Yes, absolutely. He spent another 40 years there. And watch this. Then he was 80 years old. Is that correct? Yeah, 40 and 40 is 80. Right? Watch this. Meaning that he was 80 years of age when he finally returned back to Egypt. Exodus 7:7. He was 80 years of age when he returned back to Egypt. In other words, he was 80 years old to lead Israel out of Egypt. I'm thinking, huh?
But weren't their time spans different? I mean, they would be 800 something years old. I mean, they weren't like our years.
No, because the calendar was different.
Right, so
Yes.
when we say 80,
It's,
He was
then
old.
old.
No, he was 80, he was
yeah,
old.
no,
I know he's older, but I don't think he was like our age now.
No, he was old.
Yeah.
But as you read it, it said he was 80. And then he was
Right.
older than normal, you know, for a person to take a job that he was going to take.
And listen to this. They talk about these mega churches. He really was the first one who led a mega church. He was the first one who led a mega church. So this stuff we see now, that's really not new, because the Bible says there's nothing new in the sun.
It's not dropping.
Huh?
it's not a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because he led millions. They talk about, in today's time, thousands. That's a big difference.
Bigger than the million man market.
But it's a man over in India has a million.
Yeah, he's got a million. I saw it on TV the other night. He's got a
Yeah,
million
he's got a
members.
million members. So many you can't,
Yeah,
it's a million plus.
yeah. But let me read this. Listen to this. For 8 long decades, Miriam waited. She had always known that Moses was God's chosen deliverer. She always knew that he was Israel's chosen deliverer. Let me say it like this, because God will always have somebody who already see what's in you. See what's in you to encourage you to keep on going. And even though Moses he murdered somebody, guess what? God still chose him. I see a principle here. Even though Moses killed a man, God still chose him. Even though he killed another person, God forgave him. So he can lead God's people to the promised land. Hell, he didn't get there. Because he messed up. He messed up.
Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it, I don't know what word you surprising, something that murder didn't keep him from doing it, but striking the rock twice kept him from it?
Isn't that strange? That's strange, because killing somebody didn't hinder it. But watch this, but disobedience
Yes,
hinders it.
yes.
Now, since you said that, I'm going to walk out here on this. This shows how important obedience is.
Yes.
How obedience is higher than murder.
That's something you want.
Yes. Wow. 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 Yes. Yes. But it just strikes me, I guess you'd say strange, how God elevates obedience over murder.
That's why he says his ways are not our ways, says we wouldn't.
That is the book. That's Bible. Because Isaiah says that. His ways are our ways, and his thoughts are our thoughts. They're far above ours. Because it was us. You ain't gonna make us, you kill somebody.
Right.
But God said, no, I see something in him.
And also, if it was us, look at the other person, we would probably constantly look at them as a murderer regardless.
Yes.
Come to church, be preaching everything, he murdered somebody.
Yeah.
Never forget it.
We would hang, hold on a second. We would hang this label or this stigmatism on him, even though he's repented, turned from his ways, but still he's been labeled as a murderer. Wow.
But he would have been punished if he hadn't ran.
That's true too.
His own fellow, man was pretty much condemned, like, you wanted to murder that guy. Man, shit.
That's where I'm going. That's why he had to get away, because see, you got to get away from people who gonna remember what you were. Because now I got a new lease on life, and I even got you. I got a new lease on life, and I got to get away from you, because let's go to Genesis chapter, I think it's chapter 12, when God tells Abram, get away from your kinfolk, because they were a hindrance. You got to get away from hindrances, because once he got away from the hindrances, God said, you're going to be a great nation. I'm going to bless you. But you got to get away from the hindrances to receive God's blessings. He had to run away, he murdered. He had to get away from all those negative talk or thoughts about him being a murderer. In other words, to get to where God wanted him to be a deliverer or a leader of Israel. Wow. Okay. I can go. I can camp. I can put my head right there and go all night with that one. Go ahead.
I hold it. Is it all right? That goes to show you, just like us, that no matter what we have done in our lives, God has a calling on your life.
Yes.
He has a plan for your life, for something He wants no better than you to carry out.
Yes.
And that's what it was with Moses, even though he was a murderer. You know, God had already predestined what He wanted him to do, and it was going through. God got something to do, you're going to do it.
Absolutely.
That's the bottom line.
Yes. Now, watch this. Watch this. Just open up something. Just throw it in my mind. Watch this. Because God chooses Moses. But in Numbers, Moses makes every excuse why he can't do what he's supposed to do.
Right.
He says, God, I can't speak eloquently. You didn't get my brother Aaron. God, you can speak real good. He speaks so eloquently. His dialogue is so unique. You didn't get him. And God, in a sense, says, no, I didn't choose him.
Right.
He's be the helper to you, but he's not going to be the one who's going to lead them. You may be stuttering, but he's going to help you.
God makes provision for him. So there's no excuse. Put it that way, because He makes provision.
Yes, that's where I'm going. God does away with every excuse Moses had why he can't do what God told him to do. And then once he extinguishes every excuse, then Moses said, okay, I got no choice now. Go ahead, brother, Dr. Neal.
What I was going to say, Moses killing this Egyptian, if that had not happened, would he have stayed there in Egypt and become the prince of Egypt and under the rule of the Egyptians? So God works in mysterious ways. So in order to get Moses out of there, by him killing, he had to go another direction out into the desert, and that's where God was training him to do what he wanted him to do.
That's right.
Now, I didn't think about that. I use this word of late. God knows how to orchestrate things. And this orchestration looks real bad from the outset, but it was a positive thing at the end. Because as Brother Hill said, if he had not murdered the Egyptian, he probably would have left there. He's still been there. So God allowed this to happen so that he could flee from there to go back to Egypt. Wow. Sister Rose?
Oh, I was just gonna say, it's in a different direction, but it lets you know you can't do nothing that somebody don't see.
Yeah.
And I say that because Moses killing this Egyptian, he thought one nobody gonna see, so he went and buried it. But when the thing happened the next day, then his fellow man, whatever you want to call him, he said, and they was two of them fighting,
Right.
and he was saying, well, why are you doing all this? Because you killed something. You know, so it lets us know you can't do nothing.
Right.
Somebody sees you.
Right.
That's the whole bottom line.
Right.
Now, I'm going to connect what you said with what Brother Hill said. God will allow somebody to see you so he can put you where you need to be.
That's it, now it comes to obedience if you want to. 'Cause
Yes.
sometimes people don't wanna, even if you see them, they gonna argue, well, you know, yeah, they don't.
Did he kill this Egyptian because this Egyptian was mistreating one of the Israelites?
Yes, absolutely.
So somebody else, and the man who he was protecting saw what was happening. And that's what happened when something happened that he was speaking at the wrong time around the wrong people so that the Egyptians heard it.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And so after that, he had to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had no choice. Mr.
Just another sidebar is how God's word never changes and can be effective forever. From the murder, it could be somebody sitting in jail who had murdered somebody. Read that part right there and just realize that there's hope for them. So, you know, if God
Yes,
is with them.
absolutely.
So I mean, just another sidebar of why God does what he does.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody can find hope in
Exactly.
that.
Exactly. Anybody else?
And that's
Yes.
all.
See how wow, this is great.
It's just one of those things. Another story, he didn't kill the man because he hated him. He killed the man because he was protecting one of his own people. So it wasn't because of hate that he killed him.
Right. Exactly. Yes, ma'am.
I was just gonna piggyback. When he was talking about how he went to, when he, in the wilderness.
Yes.
You know, so long. And I was just looking at that too. Sometimes God has to get us by ourselves
Yes.
so he can grow us up.
Yes.
You know, work on us and grow us up.
Exactly.
Because he does that.
That's good. Yes. To help nurture us and help mature us.
That's right.
Yes. Absolutely. Wow.
You know, in the Bible, even Jesus had to get away by himself sometimes just to regroup or hear his Father's voice.
Yes, he did. A number of times. A number of times. Let's see. Hey, turn to Exodus. Oh, I want you to look at this about Miriam. Miriam? I'll mess with Sister Brooks.
There's some Teresa knows back there. Go back trying to get them names.
Turn to Exodus chapter 15, verse 20 and verse 21. As you turn it, we're gonna see she was a praiser. She was a praiser, she was a worshiper. She was known for a particular instrument. Yes, absolutely. and I mean, she must have really play that instrument real good. Hello, under the anointing. Y'all got it?
Yes.
Somebody read, please.
19.
20 and 21.
Oh, 20, 21. Did Miriam, this 15, 20, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did Miriam, the prophetess, maybe I better read it right here, instead of here.
Okay, either one. Either matter.
Okay. I mean, you don't matter?
No, ma'am.
And Miriam, I'll read from King James. And Miriam, the prophetess, the sister of Aaron, took a timbrel, I can say it, in her hand, and all the women went out after her with timbrels and with dances. And Miriam answered them, "Sing ye to the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously, the horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea."
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Oh, yes.
okay.
I got some responses now. Listen, okay, I got you. Here, Miriam played the tambourine. Minister Burnham said she played this tambourine under the anointing. And she had some followers. She had some sisters that she was leading them and leading them in praise and worship. And she prayed so, and then she sung the song about how they got victory over Egypt. And how, literally, what she's really saying is how that the horseman drowned it in the sea. And she just made a song up, and there's a song about that.
That's what it's called, the Song of Mary.
Or Song of Mary, exactly. Yes. Miriam. Miriam. I'm just messing y'all. But it showed that how she was